Welcome to the Snap.
Here's everything you need to know this week in sports.
Let's start with some tennis, shall we?
I'd love to.
Yeah, the U.S. Open is in full swing. See what I did there? Swing. But sadly, it will not be a Djokovic-Federer final like everyone hoped it would be.
Both men were knocked out of the semifinals this weekend, with Djokovic losing to the number 10 ranked Kei Nishikori, who becomes the first player from Asia to advance to the Grand Slam final.
Do you think Nishikori knew which one he was losing to, or do they all look the same to him? See what I did there? Reverse racism. Gets you every time. Every time.
I, for one, am glad it's not a Djokovic-Federer final. That's like watching Meryl Streep and Helen Mirren sit in a cafe in Paris, sipping Bellinis and seeing who's more pedestrian.
I mean, really, everyone's a winner.
Absolutely.
And who wants to watch that? Let's also salute the young ladies this week. You had 15-year-old Cece Bellis, who became America's sweetheart by beating the number 12 seed in the U.S. Open.
And she is right on the heels of 13-year-old Monet Davis, who became the first girl to pitch a shutout in the Little League World Series. And she throws a 70-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah, you know what I was doing when I was their age? Learning how to insert a tampon.
How's that going for you?
I still can't do it. It's so hard.
It is so hard. Fun fact, Monet's middle name is Ikea, and I'm hoping that she is named after where she was conceived, because my middle name is Dumpster in an Alley Behind Wendy's. All one word.
Hyphens are for pussies. And for those of you who aren't aware, I'm guessing because you don't matter, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Pumpkin spice latte.
Vodka.
Football season?
Football season. Football season. I am happier than Lindsay Lohan eating dick-flavored ice cream.
Delicious.
For the next few months, it is socially acceptable for girls to sit in a bar, in a hooded sweatshirt, housing nachos, drinking beer, and as my mother would say, cursing like a sailor.
You do curse like a sailor.
Always. Fuck, shit, cock, balls.
Don't celebrate it. But the season officially started on Thursday with the returning Super Bowl champs, the Seattle Seahawks, dominating the Green Bay Packers.
And speaking of football news, can we take this time to address the Ray Rice situation?
I would love to address the Ray Rice situation.
So the NFL has announced this week that they will now enforce stronger penalties for domestic abuse incidents after the Baltimore Ravens running back was caught by a hotel camera knocking out his wife and dragging her down a hallway.
Yeah, funny. He was only suspended originally for 2 games because that's fair. Players
Obviously.
get larger penalties for smoking weed and for taunting. And I love the Ravens VP of Publicity who came out with an article saying, what a great guy Ray Rice is, and it's a shame that this incident has tarnished his reputation.
What a poor guy. Maybe we should start a Kickstarter to have a team fix his reputation.
Yeah. Dear Baltimore fans who continue to wear his jersey, you're really just Redskins fans, and last year your MVP was a kicker. Oh, and you're the flyover city of the Northeast. If it wasn't for lacrosse, you would have nothing to give to this world but crab cakes.
Which are delicious.
Oh, no one is knocking crab cakes. Fuck you, Ray Rice, for giving crab cakes a bad name.
Well, while we're talking football, why not throw in an I Hate Tim Tebow rant?
It wouldn't be a series without it.
We cannot get rid of this guy. He's back, but he's not on the field. He's a former Heisman winner, and he hasn't even taken an NFL snap since 2012.
He now joins the SEC as a commentator, but refuses to admit that his playing days are over. I think the writing's on the wall, Tebow. Time to abort. Boom.
Ooh, ended with an abortion joke. Always classy.
Always classy. That's a snap, and we will see you next week.
We kind of nailed that high five.
That's a really good high five.
We give good high fives.
Such good high fives.
Into the room. I know you want it.